In this lesson, we will learn about transparency maps and how they can be used in our 3D applications. Transparency maps are typically grayscale textures which use black and white values to signify areas of transparency or opacity on an object's material. These maps can be applied to very simple pieces of geometry in order to cut away a desired shape or pattern. Now, one example of where we might use transparency maps would be to create something like an insect wing or a bird's feather. Either of these shapes have a lot of intricate detail, which would be very time-consuming to model by hand. But by relying on transparency maps, we can accomplish the same level of detail in a fraction of the time, as well as end up using much simpler geometry than we would otherwise use. The black and white values used on our map may vary depending on your 3D application and the type of material you're connecting the map into. When plugging your map into materials that have a transparency attribute, the white areas of your map will typically represent areas that are to be 100% transparent. However, if you're using a material that has an opacity attribute, the white areas of your map typically represent areas that will be 100% opaque. So be sure to check how your application handles this type of data. By combining transparency maps with things like bump maps or displacement maps, we can create a very convincing illusion of intricately modeled objects with almost no effort at all.